Now I am going to work with the mastering the front end. If you go to the front end, you see this is a very simple page. So I am going to mastering there. I am going to start the mastering. So first of all is I have the fresh mart HTML, right? So I have this thing in my hand. So from here you see there is a help file. Sometimes it can be needed. I will do that, no problem. But main files are here, these 3 items. So I am going to copy these 3 items, and then in my Laravel here you will see that the public has the dist admin. So here I am going to create another folder that is dist front. So distribution file for the front end will be here. So here I am going to paste the items. So this is the initial task, it is okay. And then from the HTML you see there is a help. So I am going to copy it, and in here I am just going to paste here. Okay, so a help file, that is good. And now my task is to work with the index.html file first. So open that here. So this is my complete HTML file. Now I am going to create into the resources views. You see for the front end there is also a home.blade.php. You see it called user.top. That means this file it called, but I am not going to do that. Like the admin, you see in the admin there is the layouts. So in the front I am going to create similar thing, that is the layouts, and in the layouts I am going to create master.blade.php file, and this index.html, all the content I am going to copy, and in the master I am going to paste. So after that you see this is the home page that is calling the master. It called previous time the top, that was actually this one, but in my case it will call the master. So here I will have to call the master, but it is into the front end and then master. So I will have to call the front master, means in the views front layouts there is another one, that is the layouts. So layouts dot master. If I remove this one, the home blade only call this, include this one, that means call the master, it should work. So this page will be replaced. Now if I refresh, you see it is coming, but there is no CSS file. So in order to work with the CSS and JavaScript, I cannot write the links or CSS like this. I will have to use the asset. Asset means the location of the public folder. So my public folder location is asset, and then here I can straight call this one for now, that is images. When I call the asset function, that means it is coming to this public folder, and there you see in my case images are into the dist front images. So here I can write that is the dist front images, and then there is favicon here. So this is the link of the asset in each cases that I will work with. So I am going to copy from here, and you will see similar thing is happening in the case of here. So paste it, and here automatically it suggests me, that is good. Similarly here it will be like this, and here it will be like this one. So CSS will work if I call like this. So bootstrap spacing style, that is good. I do not have any other CSS for now, and I am going to the bottom to call the JavaScript files. You see this is the JS file, so it is also into the dist front, so I can call it like this, and here bootstrap bundle like this, and in the bottom it will be like this one, dist front JS script. So in the master will call all the things like dist front, then JavaScript, and this. So it should work now. I refresh, you see, yes, it is coming perfectly, right? So very nicely it is coming, but logo is not working. So in order to work with the logo, here you will see that in the top, where is the logo? The logo is here, the images logo. So here I will have to call like this, and it should work. I am going to refresh, you see the logo is working. Okay, And now the other items, for example, there is a products HTML page, index, etc. But what I have now, I have the index.html now in my hand. That means the route. So here I can call it as like this route. The route is a home route, because if I go to now the routes web.php, you see the name is home. That means if I call the route home, then my index file, that means the master file, this home build will run. Because if I go to the controller app, http controller, here front controller, here you see front.home, so this file will be called. Now in the master file you will see that it is working, it is okay. Here this image is not getting, you see. So in order to work with that, in each cases I will have to link this one. So go to the bottom, here you see these products are not working. So here I can call like this, and also here I can call like this one, and here I can call like this one. So now if I refresh, you see the image is coming. So it is working perfectly. Now here you see these are not images, but here are some images. So where is the images? I am going to globally search the next item. So this one is okay. So I apply like this one. There is another image like this. So I use this. Here is another one. Here I also like this one. Here is this one. I use like this. Here is another one. So end is okay, and there is another one I am going to copy, and it will come here, and this is another one, and it is coming here, and here is the last one I am going to use like this. Okay, and subscriber has no photo, and in the footer there is no other photo. So okay, refresh, you see all the images are coming without any issue. But still the home page mastering is not complete, because when I will work with the about page, for example, there is a about page, and in my layout, if you go to the about us, I am not sure if there was any HTML. So I am going to here. Yes, there is a HTML here. This was actually the about page HTML. Welcome to this. It is actually not needed, but if you want, you can show, no problem. This page I will work here. So in the about page, if I call like home page, what will happen like this? So the about page will have a route. You see already there is a route. So yes, I can use the route here from in the master. So in the master, I call the home page from the menu. So you will see that this is my menu, but the about was in the footer, probably not in the top. The about was in the footer link, about.html. So here the link should be like this, and it will be the route, not front about, it is actually about. I called it like this. So if I now refresh it, you see this is home page, and if I click here, you see the about is coming, but still the home is loaded, because it is also called the master. So what thing I will change here? So in the case of home page, I will separate it, that is the section, and it will be, for example, the main content can be a class here, and here end section. Similarly, this thing I will call in the about. So the changed items that is changed in the home page and about page, I will write here, and the common items will be here. Both will call the master, but the item that is separate for the home page and about page, I will separate this now. For example, here in the master, my separate items started from where? Hero section. This is only the home page content. So I copy is up to the footer. Okay. So up to the footer, that means the newsletter. So I cut it from here. Now if I refresh, you see that the common items are loaded for home page and also in the about page. You see about, same items loaded, home page, same items loaded. So inner content I will now go to change. So in the home page that I copied, I will paste it here. So this is the home page content, and that will take by the main underscore content, and it will be here in this location by a way that is yield method. So here I will call the yield, and here it will be the main content. So it will call the master file, and it will push the section content from here. It will call this one, and it will push his own content that main content contains, and it will push it to the master. So here it will be pushed. So in the about page there is no content, you see. This is just about, nothing here, right? So nothing here actually. So if you go to the home page, it is home is okay, but it is still not loaded. Main content section, I'm going to check main content is okay. From here I am going to pass to the master. Yields or yield, yield main content should work, and here I am going to refresh it. About us is this, main content is this. WIELD, yield should be okay. Yield is okay, yield main content okay. So page main content, I call it by a separate name, and here call it here page main content. It is still not working. Why? It should work. Section start, and the bottom end section is there. In the about, and both are calling the front layouts master. Page main content should call. Okay, I am going to try to clearing the cache. So PHP artisan, first of all is config clear, then cache clear, then I am going to clear the route clear, and view clear. So I am going to clear the cache. Refresh is still not working. That means somewhat problem here. So I can just copy the relative path. Okay, I am going to use the agent. Why this space content is not showing in master blade file? Maybe some mistake when I work with this. So it is the Copilot is helping me. What is happening here? And if there is any error, it will fix it and tell me where is the problem. You see, it found the problem, right? So include, you see there is a extend. I call the include. So actually not include. Okay, it will be actually extends. So it will be extends. So the problem is identified. Now refresh. You see, yes, it is working. And if I go to the about now, you see nothing coming because there is no content here in the about. So here I am going to put the about content. Where I will get it, I am going to close it. Okay, so where I am going to get it, about.html, I am going to open it here, and then after the content, that is the common, that is here up to the nav. You see in the home page, in the master page, you see there is a nav, and here newsletter comes, and in the middle content. So that I am going to pick here from here HTML. So from the HTML I am going to copy this section. You see newsletter starts here. That means this is the unique content for the about page. So copy this, and here paste the about page content here. Okay, and here is the photo here, like the asset, this front is okay. Now I am going to refresh it. You see about page content should come here, and here about.blade.php, and it is the not main content, page main content. So refresh. You see this is the home page content, and these are the home page, and when I click on about us, you see the about page content is now loaded.